Let me ask you something personal. You get paid on Friday. By Sunday night, you've already spent more than you planned. You swore this month would be different. You told yourself this time, I'm saving, but somehow the money just disappears. And the crazy part, you're not careless. You're not stupid. You actually know what you're supposed to do with money. So why does this keep happening? Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your brain was never designed to build wealth. It was designed to survive, and in 2026, that ancient survival system is quietly destroying your financial future. Stay with me, because once you understand what's actually happening inside your brain, everything about your money habits will finally make sense. Think about the last time you got a raise. Maybe you promised yourself, okay, now I'll finally start saving. Now I'll invest. Now I'll get ahead. But a few months later, you were just as broke as before. The bills grew, the lifestyle upgraded. The savings stayed at zero. Or think about stimulus checks. COVID relief money millions of Americans received. Studies show a huge portion of it was spent within 2 weeks. Not invested, not saved, gone. People are irresponsible. They have no discipline. They just need to try harder. But that explanation is wrong, because across every income level, from people making $30,000 a year to $300,000, the same pattern repeats. More money comes in. Spending rises to match it. Savings barely move. This isn't a discipline problem. This is a brain wiring problem. And to understand it, we need to go back about 200,000 years. Here's something wild to think about. Your brain, the same brain you used to check your bank account, was built for a completely different world. A world where if you found food, you ate all of it immediately, because tomorrow there might be nothing. A world where short-term survival mattered infinitely more than long-term planning. In that world, spending everything right now was the smart move. Saving for the future meant risking dying today. Fast forward to 2026. The world is completely different, but your brain is running the same old software. Neuroscientists call this the present bias. Your brain values today's reward far more than tomorrow's benefit. When you see something, you want to buy a new phone, shoes, dinner out. Your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical of excitement, anticipation, reward. It makes you feel good right now. But when you think about saving money for retirement 30 years from now, no dopamine spike, just nothing. A vague, distant, boring idea that your brain barely registers. So your brain does exactly what it was designed to do. It chases the dopamine hit every single time. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Researchers at Harvard did a study where they asked people a simple question. Would you rather have $100 today or 120 in 30 days? Logically, waiting 30 days for 120 is the smarter move. That's a 20% return in 1 month. No investment in the world beats that. But the majority of people chose $100 today. Not because they were bad at math, but because the brain's reward system doesn't understand later. It only understands now. And here's the part that should really make you think. This same bias plays out across every major financial decision in your life. Why do people carry credit card debt at 24% interest? Because buying the thing now felt more real than the debt later. Why do 57% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings? Not because they don't earn enough, but because saving feels like giving up something real today for something vague tomorrow. Why do people scroll social media for 3 hours, but never spend 20 minutes learning about a simple investment account? Dopamine. The broke cycle isn't caused by laziness or stupidity. It's caused by a brain doing exactly what it evolved to do in a world it was never designed for. And once you truly understand that, everything changes. So what do you actually do with this information? Because knowing your brain has a bias is great, but it doesn't pay the bills. Number 1, make the future feel real. Your brain ignores vague future rewards, so make them specific. Number 2, remove the decision entirely. Don't rely on willpower. Willpower loses to dopamine every single time. Set up automatic transfers the moment your paycheck hits. Money moves to savings before you ever see it. Number 3, hack your own dopamine. Make saving feel rewarding right now. track your net worth. Watch the number grow. Celebrate small milestones. Hit 500, acknowledge it. You can't change your brain's wiring, but you can build systems that work with it instead of fighting against it. Here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. You were never taught how your brain actually works with money. School taught you history, algebra, how to write an essay, but nobody sat you down and said, hey, your brain will actively work against your financial future unless you understand it and build the right systems around it. That's not your fault. But from this moment on, it is your responsibility. The people who build real wealth aren't smarter than you. They're not luckier than you. They just understand one thing most people never figure out. Your brain is not your enemy. It's just running old software in a new world, and you have the power to update it. The journey to financial freedom doesn't start with a budget spreadsheet. It starts with understanding the mind that makes every single money decision you'll ever make. And you just took the first step. Now, before you go, I need to tell you something. What we talked about today? That's just one layer of the problem. Most of your money beliefs, the ones that feel 100% true and completely logical, were installed in your brain before you turned 10 years old. By your parents, by the house you grew up in, by the conversations about money you overheard as a kid at the dinner table, and those hidden beliefs. They are controlling your financial decisions right now, without you even knowing it. Next video, we're diving into the money beliefs your parents gave you as a kid, the ones controlling your decisions right now without you even knowing.